How to catch a mouse. Have you seen the telltale pellet-shaped droppings or heard clawing and squeaking in the walls? You have a visitor or, potentially, a few. Mice are intrusive pests that chew on household materials while spreading potentially deadly diseases. These rodents can be handled with store-bought mechanical traps or homemade humane traps. To catch a mouse, bait a trap with an appealing food such as peanut butter, put it against a wall or near a bucket, then dispose of the mouse when done.
Welcome to 𝒍𝒐𝒗𝒆.com.
This video will tell you how to choosing and baiting traps, setting the traps, and making a humane trap. So keep watching, get your solution, and enjoy. Method 1. Choosing and baiting traps. Number 1. Purchase several traps. Mouse traps come in many types, including traditional spring-loaded traps, electric traps, and glue traps. They vary in their method of eliminating mice, but are handled in basically the same way. These can all be purchased at most hardware stores and online. Multiple traps are useful for ensnaring a single mouse, but mice spread quickly, so you may have more than one in your home. Avoid poison. The mouse will eat the poison and die somewhere hidden. In addition, the poison can be eaten by children and animals. Glue traps are the least humane. The mouse will either starve to death or chew off its own leg and die in an unknown location. Number 2. Pick a bait. Forget the idea that mice eat cheese. While cheese can work, mice eat grains, fruit, and seeds in the wild. Peanut butter is a common household foodstuff that mice love. High fat, high protein, and sugary foods also attract them, such as bacon and chocolate. The stronger the object smells and the softer it is, the more likely the mouse will be to respond. Number 3. Bait a trap. Be careful not to use too much bait. Keep your bait to the size of a pea and place it firmly inside the trap. Many people make the mistake of adding too much bait. On a spring trap, for example, this allows the mouse to eat without stepping onto the trap. It is best to bait the trap before you set it. In spring-loaded traps, for example, it's easy to trigger the trap and have it snap closed on your fingers. Keeping the bait thin can also force the mouse to work more to eat it. Peanut butter, for instance, when left in a thin coating, will start to dry. Number 4. Find a location where you think the mice will be. Mice like enclosed dark spaces, such as in a cupboard or under furniture. They often stick near walls when scurrying about. You may find rat droppings or smell urine. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 2. Setting the traps. Number 1. Place a trap. Go back to where you found evidence of the mouse. Now push the trap all the way to the wall. The baited trigger part or opening should be in contact with the wall. For a standard spring trap, the mechanical part should be away from the wall. Mice run along the wall, so this is more likely to attract them and, if the trap is perpendicular to the wall, prevent them from triggering it prematurely. Number 2. Set multiple traps. At a maximum of 2 or 3 feet, 6.9 meters away along the wall, set another trap. Repeat this in both directions until the high traffic areas are covered. Of course, even for one mouse, multiple baited traps increase the likelihood of catching it. But if one mouse got in, another might have also, and they reproduce quickly. You may have multiple areas with a lot of mice traffic. Cover those areas too. Number 3. Check the traps every day. Return often to see if the trap has been activated. If you've caught a mouse, you need to dispose of it quickly or else the mouse will start to decompose, creating an awful smell while attracting other pests and bacteria. Number 4. Dispose of the mouse. Put on protective gloves and possibly a breathing mask. Throw disposable traps away and take them to the dumpster to avoid lingering smells in your home. When on a budget, traps can be reused. Scrub them thoroughly with soap and water while wearing disposable gloves. Throw the gloves away before resetting the traps. Number 5. Clean up contaminated areas. Be sure to wash your hands after handling the mouse and cleaning up your house. Pick up droppings with a paper towel, launder fabrics, and scrub surfaces with soap and water to avoid exposure to harmful bacteria. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no. Method 3. Making a humane trap. Number 1. Get a paper towel tube. Save an empty cardboard tube from a roll of paper towels or toilet paper. Similar objects can be used as long as they're big enough for the mouse to fit inside but also flimsy enough to not support the mouse's weight. Stores may also carry humane traps. Check at your hardware store or online. Number 2. Flatten one side of the tube. Run your fingers along the length of the tube on one side, pressing in as you go. When finished, the tube should be able to rest flat side down on a counter or table. Number 3. Bait the tube. Place bait on one end of the tube. A small dollop of peanut butter, some cracker crumbs, or a sliver of bacon will be enough to attract the mouse. Peanut butter works well because it sticks to the inside of the tube. Number 4. Balance the tube on the edge of a counter or table. Choose an edge that is a few feet off the ground but also has some free floor space under it. Place the tube flat side down with the baited end off the counter, then push the tube until it is half off the edge. If you're having trouble getting the tube to stay still or balance, you can tape it lightly. Make sure the tape isn't holding it tight enough that it won't move when the mouse is inside. If you do not have a table or counter that will work, you can instead construct a ramp up to the top of the bucket. Numerous objects, including cardboard or stacked wood, can be used as long as the ramp is sturdy enough to support the mouse's weight. Number 5. Get a bucket or trash can. Find an empty container that will catch the mouse. Make sure the container is at least 2 feet tall or else the mouse may escape the trap. Number 6. Place the bucket underneath the tube. Your catching container goes directly under the baited end of the tube hanging off the table. When the mouse moves in to get the bait, its weight causes the tube to fall off the table and into the bucket. Number 7. Check your trap frequently. Come back at least once a day to see if the tube is in place, the bait has been eaten, or a mouse is in the bucket. Make adjustments, such as rebalancing the tube. If a mouse is caught, it must be moved soon or else it will starve. Starving mice will also eat one another. Number 8. Release the mouse outside. The mouse needs to be moved at least a mile, 1.6 kilometers away. This prevents the mouse from returning to your home. To keep the mouse safe from predators, go no further than 3 miles, 4.8 kilometers. Find an area with cover, such as wooded areas, wood piles, or rocky ground, and consider leaving food in such enclosed areas until the mouse can get established. Food options include uncooked oatmeal, peanuts, bird seed, and dry pet food. Number 9. Disinfect surfaces where the mouse has traveled. These surfaces may contain dangerous bacteria from the mouse. Pick up droppings using paper towels and scrub surfaces with soap and water. Don't forget to wash your hands. Tips. 1. Remember to check your home for the way the mouse got in. Sealing holes and cracks will help stop future mice from coming into your home. 2. If you frequently find mice in your home, a professional pest removal specialist can locate any entryways that mice may be using and seal them up. 3. Oiling the bottom of a bucket will make it harder for the mouse to jump out. 4. The places where mice have been can be detected by their droppings and urine stains, but you can make these areas visible in dark with help of an UV lamp. 5. Mice are attracted to pet food. To avoid mice, keep your pet's food in a sealed container, sweep up the pet food crumbs, and pick up bowls when your pet is done eating. 6. Eliminate outside habitats for mice. This includes enclosed and shady environments such as cracks, vents, and pipes. 7. Keep your house tidy to prevent further infestations. Pay special attention to ensuring food is sealed in containers and not left out overnight. 8. If you know you have a large mouse, use a larger bucket. 9. Handling traps with gloves while baiting them may help attract the mouse due to covering your scent. Warnings. 1. Always wash thoroughly after a mouse is present or after handling a mouse. 2. Do not use poison. It does not kill quickly and leaves a mess you may not find until it starts to stink. Poison can easily be consumed by children and pets. 3. Avoid glue traps. These are usually inhumane and ineffective because the mouse can rip off its leg and die somewhere else if it doesn't starve first. Did this video help you? Let's comment below, yes or no.